Let's look at the benefits and pitfalls of market segmentations. Under this, there are three areas to look at. There are benefits to the organization, benefits to customer, and pitfalls. Benefits to organization. There are four areas we're looking at. There increases the profitability, enables effective monitoring of target markets, facilitates development of staff expertise, and enables new market niche to be identified. Increased profitability. Sales increase. The market mix is more effective in reaching out to the right group, the market segment. The right service targeted at the right segments. They will be more effective in pricing and more compact from the customized promotional messages. So the customized focus on a certain group of people. And the delivery network can be refocused. So effectively, they're making the whole thing more effective. As a result, increased profits. Second one is concentrate resources on most profitable segments. This will be cost saving from the better use of expensive items, such as labor and advertising. And we can reduce the product range, focus on the market, okay, using the right products, okay, because the more products range you have, it costs more to the organization. This will help to reduce costs. And there will be reduced market efforts on not targeted segments. So if it's not a target, basically the bank will not focus the effort on them. Effective monitoring of target. So bank can undertake regular monitoring of target segments. So highlights at early stage. Any developments, new marketing opportunities, any threats, development especially in the competitors' activities or strategy. So the bank will be more effective in monitoring these target segments or the targeted segments, since they are very efficient and effective in it. So anything that changes, especially internally and externally, more towards externally, because the banks will need to react, okay, especially towards competitors' strategy, against competitor strategies. Developments of staff expertise. Specialists can be used for each major segment. So as staff develop expertise in each segment, so the more specialized, okay, the staff develop, it can help to improve the bank's image. Not just that, as the staff get better at it, they know how to reach out to the customer, their own customer, the market segment effectively and efficiently, and using the most effective way and the most efficient way to reach to them. Identify new market niches. So banks may profit by creatively serving a market niche whose needs are not fully met by competitors. So OCBC's Frank is one good example. In the past, youth somehow is being neglected, okay, by most of the banks. So OCBC Frank took out this opportunity to meet this need, carve out a niche for themselves. Okay, and the competitors at that point in time did not really focus on the youth. Okay. Benefits to customer. If the exercise is successful, a customer will receive the right product and available at the right time, the right place at the right price, and distributed in the most user-friendly manner. This is important because as a customer, we want all this. We want the right products, the right price, the right place, the right price, and the most friendly to us, most at our convenience as from a customer point of view. High, higher standard of service, because as a result of they are more specialized in this in the market segment. For the market segment, the staff, they're able to deliver higher standards of service as a result of knowing customers' requirements better. This is true, especially for corporate customer, or the more for corporate customer, because the requirements of corporate customer is more complex than customer, individual customer. We know the requirements of a corporate customer is more complex than an individual customer. Let's look at one example. DBS trade and commodities financing for a corporate customer. These are financing available for a corporate customer. Traditional trade finance, cash management, hedging, structured trade finance, and risk mitigation solutions. These are much more complex than the much more complex products and services offered by the bank. And usually, an individual customer do not need such complex products and services. Price saving to customer. So saving from reduced wastage of effort and resources can be passed on to the customer. So whatever saving the banks gain, they can pass it on to the customer, because when banks save, the banks afford to reduce the price for the customer. There's lower level of irritation because there will be reduction due to reduction in junk mail or prospecting phone calls. Direct mails is especially focused on the target customer. So basically, they will send the right product to the right customer. Okay, they will match the needs of the customer with the right product. So as a result, okay, there'll be lesser irritation. This disadvantage to the banks. Disadvantages to the bank. First, they could miss out on potential businesses. Okay, when they focus too much on if by simply ignore certain market niches, certain market segments, is a cutthroat competition out there, increased risk. Missing out on potential business. If the segment is difficult to be identified, the banks tend to ignore that segment. So banks may fail to see any other similar segments or to create one large, profitable, and accessible segment. Thus, the bank will miss out on potential business. Cutthroat competition. Strong competition among banks for same profitable segment will drastically increase costs and reduce profitability. And also need to consider competitors' presence and activity in that segment. Increased risk. By specializing, the banks may put too many eggs in one basket. You heard of this? If you put too many egg in one basket and the basket fail, you lose a lot of eggs. So there's a result in increased risk. What happened? A bank with the bank may focus on the wrong segment, okay? And this segment doesn't bring much profit, or there'll be adverse economic conditions can affect the segment severely. As a result, it can results in greater losses.